Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. My name is Legend Ronnie and today we have the Knight's Treasure again plus Carrock. Let's see how far I will be able to get in the Carrock ceremony. I will try to use my Minamoto, see how far I will be able to get. Let me just greet everyone who is tuning in on this live stream and then we're gonna carry on with the live stream. Cupnob, you are first. Welcome to the stream, Taco. Ind Arvish, hello. Ronnie, good evening. James Smith, Mohammed. Saputra, how are you doing, brother? Welcome. Android Games, hi guys, hi Ronnie. Hanifi M, hello. Helicopter. Burbaggy, now 4 minutes. Usually 5 minutes. I'm trying to do this because it was got to my attention that I should wait when I start live streaming, which it does have a point because a lot of people are missing the beginning of the live stream. So I decided to do this. This is gonna be like a new thing. Like I'm waiting 5 minutes and after that I'm gonna start the stream. I'm just gonna put like a picture or a thumbnail where it's gonna say that live stream is gonna start soon. I'll try to add one of those videos with a timer, but I don't think it's really needed. I might add one of those in the future. Yusef, Mr. Rappi, Sanju, Jerome, 3BM, Isaac, Greek. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Zinho. How are you all doing? Yonuts, welcome. Welcome. I'm going to start with the Cavalry until more people will tune in, and about 20 minutes from now I'm going to do the Knight's Treasure. 20-21 minutes, half an hour into the stream, something like that, which is like 22 minutes from now, give or take. I'm gonna start with the Cavalry and then I'm gonna do the max spin on the Holy Knight's Treasure. Let's see how I will get. So I will do over 100 on this one. I really like this event. Seems to be very profitable, seems to be a very good value for gems, and I will do all 60 and I will see tomorrow. I might do tomorrow as well another 60. I'm not sure. It all depends how I'm getting fragments for my gloves today. I'll decide if I'll do tomorrow too. Kereke, salut. Ilishik, hello my man, nice to see you doing well. Hyped to watch you tonight. Welcome. Right, now before I'm gonna start with the Carrock, Mr. T, Dab, I'm just gonna show you my Minamoto. What I'm trying to do on this Carrock, I'm trying to go as cost effective as possible. I'm trying to spend as less action points as possible. But because the first levels are so easy, I will do them with my Lohar. Just the beginning. Probably the first 15-20, I think you can do them with Lohar. But after that, I want to start doing them with Minamoto because I want to try to get to the high levels just using one march. So I can use as less action points as possible. Yeah, so this is going to be my Lohar. This is his talent tree that I'm going to start with. Let me check over here which commanders. Well, Diao-chan is also maxed. Richard. I'm leveling up Richard and I think it's very easy to kill Carrock with Richard since you're healing non-stop. Well, how about that? I don't have to level with anyone else. I'm just gonna start summoning one. Level 5. This one is very juicy on experience. So let me see. Oh, I have William over here. Nope, I'm gonna put a Richard and see how far I can get with Richard. I've also done Arc, so I have a 50% expansion. How about that? I still have 40 minutes of expansion. Okay, you know what? Since I have 40 minutes, I'm just gonna make sure that I'm gonna get my Minamoto out. And since I'm leveling, I'll put William. There you have it. Alright, first I'm gonna go with my Lohar, see how far I will be able to get. While talking with you on the chat, if you all wanna ask some questions. And like I said, in about 20 minutes or so, I'm gonna go in the Knight's Treasure. Let's see if I can make this look a little bit better so I see the timer. Okay, that looks perfect. Hello Ronnie, you're the best. Many love from Kingdom 1531. Thank you very much. Can you do Carrock with one march? You can, but except level 50, you cannot kill level 50 with one march. I got Guan at 5455. Is the expertise worth the last 80 sculptures? Stamatis, I would definitely expertise that Guan Yu. It will highly worth it, trust me. Especially if you plan to build a coin in the future, and that 100% march speed for 3 seconds, it helps Guan Yu a lot, especially when you want to go from tile to tile. Hello Ronnie sir, good evening, how are you? Arvish, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Hope everything's fine. How's your KVK go? Well, if you're talking on my alt account, we are losing on my alt account. But on my main, I'm not in KVK, I'm in Home Kingdom right now. If I zoom out, you see this is Home Kingdom. We are not in KVK yet on my main account, but on my alt, we're losing the KVK. Hello people, hey them, how are you doing? Matt Edward, hey Ronnie, how is your night? My night is amazing, how is your night? Oh, look at that. Lohar and Richard seems to be doing some work. The reason I'm using Richard is because I'm leveling him up. There's no other reason. But if you want to be cost effective, you can definitely go with Richard as well. It helps on the Cavalry. And on this march, I have Minamoto with William. That's going to be for later on, when Lohar and Richard cannot keep up. Minamoto and William will step in. But by that time, we are surely going to do the Knight's Treasure. I have a 511 Richard. How can I make him useful? Well, it depends what you mean by useful. Just do AoE bar farming. At the beginning, you can use him on the field, but in KVK1 is not enough for 511 Richard. What's better as secondary for Guan Yu for open field? Leo or Alex? Well, that's a very good question, because Leonidas gives you a lot more defensive options. It makes Guan Yu very tanky, while Alex gives him more mobility and more damage. So both are very good pairs for Guan Yu, either Leonidas or Alexander, but it all depends what do you want. I would prefer an Alexander because of his expertise, if you do have him with expertise. Monday I'll be joining the T5 gang. Whoa, that's amazing, congratulations. Equipment on Lohar? I don't have any equipment on Lohar. Where is he? There you have it. Alright, don't use equipment. For what, killing Carrock? Any tips for Indian player as they can't buy any bundles or chests as the game is banned? Try to change your country from the Play Store. Try to use a VPN. I personally don't know exactly which one works, but I heard that it's very easy to just change your country. But if you change your country, you need to buy Google Play cards from that country, which I think might be complicated. Hey Ronnie, is Saladin William both 5551 useful in open field? Yes, Matt any, they are, and good evening to you too. Nick 9, hello Ronnie, is Saladin and Khan still good in late game? Of course they are. But because of the William, to be honest, I would rather put William, because with William you will buff your allies on the battlefield. You will hit at least 2 marches. So there's no problem to get benefits from William's 4 skill. Right now, I don't think I have Genghis on my lineup, on my marches lineup, because of William. And if I do use him, I would put him with Takeda. When the VIP equipment chest opening, when I reach my 200 and something, I only have 154. So I still need a couple of weeks, 5 weeks. I've done the math last week. Last stream, my apologies, not last week. Yeah, 5 more weeks. And it's going to happen. Valentin, salute. After I pushed and researched all tier 4 troops, should I focus on economic technology, such as math, etc., or max war tech that is left behind? Thank you. I could tell you in Romanian what you need to do, but I'm just gonna show you because it's gonna be easier. In the economy tech, I would 100% advise you to get engineering if you still have buildings to do, and I would 100% advise you to get the mathematics. This should be your number 2 priority to get 10 out of 10. So you can upgrade your building faster and you can do your research faster. After that, it all depends if you have alt accounts that will farm for you, so you don't have problems with resources, or if you just play on one account. Because if you just play on one account, you need to do the economy technology, so you can either farm gems or farm resources depending on what you need. But if you have farm accounts that will farm for you, you can go a little bit more in the military technology and get more of this military tech after you've done your engineering and mathematics. But if you don't have farms, then you need the economy technology and so on. Because if you have resource income, then you don't really need to focus so much on the economy tech. You can go a little bit more into the military technology until it becomes too expensive, and once it becomes too expensive, you have to finish the economy tech anyway. But you can complete them from those current events. Yes, I could complete them from those current events, but why should I complete them from the current events when I can complete for other sets? Why should I rush and just complete a Cav set when I'm gonna open those chests anyway and probably get a lot of fragments? That's why I'm doing archers from these events. The Sabaros, how you doing, brother? Hello. Hey Legend, can you show Attila open field 3 for rally and open? I mean, my god, it's everything on Discord and you're still asking me talent trees on a live stream. Here you have it. It's the same as it is on Discord. It's the same talent tree that I use since I got Attila 1 year ago. Is it 1 year ago? I think so. It's 1 year ago. Let me say if it tells me the date I recruited him. Date recruited. Oh my god. It's 10 days until it's gonna be a year ago. Now how about that? To know exactly when I recruited Attila. Pretty interesting, isn't it? Any advice to get special talent? Pray to Whatever god you want, that's the best advice. I don't think anything works right now. I think they just lowered the chances for the legendary one to get special talent. That's what I think. It's what people are trying when they want to get a special talent. They are forging some gray ones and then they try to go with the legendary, but I just don't think that is working anymore. Everyone is trying that. I'm full infantry player, low spender. Does Harald worth to max? If I would be a full infantry player, I would definitely max Harald. He's a very good nuking. In big murder balls, when people cannot target him, Harald is doing amazing. He's a really needed commander, but when people can target him, it doesn't look so good for Harald. So as an infantry player, I would max him, but you might have limited utilities for him. That's something you might want to keep in mind. Okay, so this is out of the way. Let me summon another Carock. Meanwhile, in the meantime, oh look at that, I done my daily objectives as well. Chaffee, are Keira god on KVK2? No, Keira, she's not a god in KVK2, but she's definitely good, Chaffee, if you have her max. Ronnie, T6 will come soon? I hope not. Thomas, yo, how are you doing? Welcome. Tilo, thank you very much. I just forget you focus only from the VIP. Yeah, I did that as well. Archers from those events. That's exactly what I'm doing because I know I'm gonna get the chest anyway from the VIP shop. Haytham. Plus, what's the point of getting fragments from these events for calves as well? Then I'm gonna have too many fragments. You understand? That was my theory. So now with this event, I can complete my archers, and once I'm done with my calves, I can start buying the infantry one. Bard. Is more good Sansu and YSG infantry or Herman and YSG archers? That's a very good question. I never tested it, but personally I would say that YSG will do better with Herman for damage wise, but for defensive and tankiness, I think with Sansu is gonna be your best guess. Warpath. 4 gold keys a day. Why not? And once those 500s will finish, I'll get 6 hours of speed ups. Pretty awesome. And I can claim the 500 daily. 1300. How about that? Look at this. 925 of the 50 action points. And I had no action points at the end of KVK. So this is done in 2 weeks. And I think we're only doing forts for maybe a week and a few days. You all know the video with the forts that I just done. Master Ronnie, Alex and Ethelfred is good combo, my good sir. If you don't have any other options to go with, it's okay. I did use Alex and Ethelfred. I'm waiting you to make full set. Get back your sponsorship. I'm not sponsored for 2 years. The only sponsors is you guys who watch my videos, who are members to the channel, who donate to the channel, like my videos. You are my sponsors for 2 years. I got same blueprint with special in 2 accounts. In a row? Wow, Hayden, that's amazing. Yeah, I saw the pictures in the Alliance chat. You got the Cav chest piece with 12 attack, if I'm correct. For some reason, a lot of people have the Shadows Legion Retribution with special talent. I'm not sure why. Is it a thing with the Shadows Legion Retribution to go with special talent? Archers, Commander's Boots. I'll probably never forge it. But hey, it did pop a bundle when I completed the blueprint, so I wouldn't say no to that. The bundle is really good. The Vanquisher bundle. Let's see. Man, forge a full cav set in one video. I think that's gonna be legendary. I wonder how many will go with special talent. I'm hoping 2. 2 out of 6 if they go with the special talent. I think it will definitely be something. So I'm in Light versus Darkness, and we are doing Ruins fights. You have a maxed out Alexander. What is the best pair for him? If you have a maxed out YSG to put as a second, or if you have a Guan Yu to put as first and Alex second, or Alex and Sansu, pretty much anyone, to be honest, you can put second to Alexander, or Alexander as second to anyone. Steve, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. You see the account of Bunny 1254? I think I did saw some pictures. Abdur, how are you doing? Hello. Look your city skin, Ronnie. What's with my city skin? What's wrong with it? Should you change the kingdom if one alliance took the leadership and they are being very selfish? You didn't start at KVK 1 yet, and in the kingdom there are daily civil wars. Valentin, te sfătuiesc să părăsești regatul. Mai bine te duci în alt regat. Dacă zilnic sunt războaie, nu ai ce să faci în regatul ăla, crede-mă. Cu plăcere. We want spins in couple of minutes. One more Carrock and we do spins. How many materials do you have? Juan Carlos, if I'm correct, I have over 300 legendaries. 350, give or take. But I also have a lot of equipment that I want to dismantle, and that will up the numbers. Give me one of your accounts. Bonjour. Dimas, bonjour. Alex Julius, good or not? Of course, I've even done a video. You can go ahead and search on Google. Is Julius Caesar underrated? Shinji Jr. Hello. One last question. Can I see your equipment for Alex? You might be disappointed. I told you, you might be disappointed. I don't have equipment on Alex because I don't use him as first. If I would have to use Alex as first, I would do something like this, except the pendant. Attila says something about Aetius. I think they will add him to this game in the future. Well, very possible. They kind of made connections, like some of the commanders, what they say. For example, Tomiris, I think she said something about Cyrus. And now we are having Cyrus in the game, right? Like Richard was mentioning about Saladin. And we have Saladin into the game. So they are trying to add these sneak peek things regarding that. Vasile, salutare! Bine ai venit! Heroni, is the pendant of Eternal Night still worth it? Considering the accessories from Heroic Anthem, no. If I would have known, I would have not forged it. But I have it, and it helps when I do rallies with archers, like when I rally with Ramses or Edward or any other skill damaging rallies, it will definitely help. But with the Heroic Anthem accessories, I don't find the 5% skill being so good. Okay, how many gems will it cost me to finish this? Let's see. Let's max this. Max this. Max this. and max this. I think 44,000, it will be enough to max this Holy Knight's treasure. Like I said, 30 minutes into the live stream, we are getting it done, ladies and gentlemen. Should I max Richard? I have him 5111 and I want to go infantry. If you want to go infantry, I would definitely max Richard. Do you regret making the pendant? 50-50. I regret now that I know what is in Heroic Anthem. But when I forged it, I didn't regret it. Because there wasn't better accessories into the game. They only introduced them after that. What do you think about Lucky Coin? With talent, by the way, on infantry, on Guan Yu. A Lucky Coin, in my opinion, is one of the best slots as accessories for Guan Yu. I wouldn't put a coin unless I'm using those marches for Garrison. For field battles, for Guan Yu or for rallies, it's one of the best accessories. And the second one that I consider the best for Guan Yu is Horn of Fury. So those two are the best. They should replace Ethelfled on the expedition shop. We are saying that for like a year. We definitely need something else in there. I'm having, I think I'm over 2,000 on my alt account, so I can max Ethelfled 3 times. Abdur, I don't speak French. Nick 9, hello Ronnie, is it worth pushing top 20 for the KVK2 skin? For the KVK2 skin, no, I wouldn't really get it, to be honest. I don't find that skin very useful. Hey Ronnie, do you think it's worth to buy materials in the VIP shop? I buy them every week, so yes, it's definitely worth it. What do you think about Bunny Legend? What am I to think about? I just went a couple of clicks to that video and he has a very powerful account. Congrats to him. That's what I can say. I don't know what you expect me to say. Hi Ronnie, for KVK3 Ruins, what would you recommend? Would you use Primary from Alex Richard? If you do have a Max Richard, I would use a Max Richard first and you either put an Alex or a YSG second to him, something with AoE. Alright, I'm gonna do the Holy Knight's treasure and we're gonna get back on the questions after that, so hold your questions. Half price one, yes, I forgot. Start with the half price one. Look at that, 300 gems for 7.5 million food or wood or 3 million gold. I mean, that's a steal, really. I would have wished something better, that's true, but hey, I'm not gonna say no to 7.5 million food. All right, let's go 5. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get more of those cards. Open 5 and hit me with some blue things. No, look at that, it's hitting me with resources. I like food, it's true in real life, but doesn't mean I need to get so many resource cards in the game too. Still not a bad pull. I got 3 epics, and if I'm correct, this is like 600, 1000, 1800. Yeah, this is amazing value right here on this 5 pull. All right, let's go 5 more blueprints. Yes. Oh my god. Oh wow, this was a yo. This is why I said that I'm gonna do this tomorrow too. I'm gonna max the hell out of this tomorrow, even if I don't have any more chests. Look at that, I got 3 fragments and 6 epics for 2400 gems. This is incredibly good. I didn't count. I had 3 and this is 9. Alright, so 9 epic chests and 3 blueprints. I need to count that. This is just extra, so I don't count this. Let's go 5 more. I'm not closing. Hit me with the... Whoa, 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 what's going on? What is going on? I'm on 13 epics and 6 fragments. Whoa, this is amazing. Let's keep the roll going. Let's keep the roll going. Something good? Well, it's still really... Wow, this is a really good one as well. Because I only got universal and training speed up. And I got blueprints. This is crazy so far. 9 blueprint fragments and 13 materials. And a whole lot of speed ups. Okay, I still have 8 more to go. Hit me, baby. Still good. Still amazing because it's it's universal speed ups. That's 30 hours of universal speed ups. So I'm on 15 epic and 12. Yep, 15 epic materials and 12 blueprints fragments. It's going good. It's amazing so far. All right, 16 epic. This one was so-so. But you can't just get good ones in a row. You gotta have a little bit of bad ones too. Let's go 5 more. Blueprint. I told you. And so many resources. No. Is this 15 blueprints? And 16 epics? Did I lose the count? I think so. 15 blueprints, 16 epics. Let's go, 5 more. Ooh, 17 epics. Now he's hitting me with that freaking research. I don't mind the building, even though it's 8 hours. Trust me, I don't mind the building. And I can tell you why. 14? No, I was on 13, 14. Yeah, you might be right. So this is 15 epic. Is someone really killing right now barbarians next to me? This spy monkey, he didn't have anywhere else. Okay, I'm moving the screen. Alright, I got 9. I really like this blueprint fragments choice chest, yo. They are amazing. 4 more to go. Hit me with some fragments. No, you piece of... I'm still on 15 fragments. And does that mean that this is 17, 18, 12? Would you rather use your 5111 Leo or Alex for Guan open field? It depends on the combination of marches that I do. If it's the big murder ball, I would definitely choose Alex. But if it's a smaller murder ball, I might take Leonidas. I'm not 100% sure, but I might. It depends if I need to tank or if I need to be more of a tank, or if I need to just do damage. And even as a tank, I might bring Alex, Guan and Alex, see how it performs, see if they focus on him or not, and then I'll think about if I'm gonna do changes in the marches. Elijik, 19, thank you very much, and 15 legendary. Okay, 19 epic, 15 legendary. Okay, we're on the... we still have 3 more. Let's get 3 more done. Come on, hit me with some fragments. Well, hold on. No fragments, but 5 epic. This is a really good pull. And also universal speed ups. That brings me to 24 epics and 50 legendary fragments. Keep going. No, not like this. Not like this. You see, it's killing me. It's not giving me fragments. I really want to make a pair of that gloves. That's why I'm gonna open tomorrow as well. So I'm on 25 epics. Alright, last 5. 27 epics. Which is not bad. 27 epic materials, plus all the speed ups, plus all the resources, which again, I don't really care so much about resources, and 50 legendary blueprints. And I was talking about the building speed ups. Why I don't mind building speed ups? I don't mind research, but not building. Look at that, 11,466. I don't mind they pile up because the value is really good for the resources. I don't mind them to pile up. 20 of these, they look so juicy. 421, holy moly, that's a lot. 87 more, and anyway, a bunch of, yeah, look at that, 100 of those, 52, yeah, quite a lot. Let's go, where is this ones, the fragments? How am I looking on the gloves? 24, so I need 6 more, twice more. I'm gonna get them tomorrow, that's for sure. So I got the boots, I got the blueprint for the boots, I got the blueprint for the gloves. I can forge a helmet whenever I want, and I have, oh my apologies, I have 8 fragments for the weapon, plus I have 7 over here from this chest. So I can use, and I can get the dragon's bow as well. So that's gonna be 15. And if I'm correct, the Golden Kingdom ones also drop weapon, and I'm not sure if the Ceroli or the Ions also drop weapons. So I do have a pretty high chance to get even more fragments, but if they ever drop that hammer event again, I'm definitely gonna forge the weapon for the set. So that's gonna be the 4 legendary pieces for my archers. I don't even have to buy the VIP shop, just by playing this event and spending some gems, which is going to be really amazing. And once I'm done with the archer, the 4 pieces for the archers, I'm going to move to the infantry. And I think the infantry, I will buy them from the VIP shop, or I'm going to see how often they introduce these events, because if these events are very often, then I will be able to get them from the events, the blueprints. I really want a full set for Guan Yu. Where is it? Hellish, the Eternal Empire set. Attack on the 6 pieces and march speed on the 4 pieces. I really want that for Guan Yu. But before I'm gonna get this, I wanna fix my Constantine. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna fix my Constantine. I'm gonna do the Hope Cloak for Constantine, and I'm gonna do the Helm of the Conqueror, 15% defense for my Constantine, because it's one thing that you cannot get as defense, and I think is the chest piece, the helmet, and that's pretty much about it. Let me check. It's better to just check my Constantine. Yeah, it's the chest piece and the helmet, if you want to put more health or if you want to put more defense. Now imagine when I'm gonna get those 2 pieces on him, and I'm gonna switch these boots with Guan Yu's boots, because Guan Yu's boots, they're gonna be the legendary ones, so it's not gonna need this. And that's when I think my Constantine will become immortal, when I gave him that cape and that helmet. I've done the math, and is if those 2 go with special talent, is somewhere around 60% defense on my Constantine. 60% defense. Try to beat my Constantine. And just from these 2 items, I will have 21 health. Yeah, 21 health and about 60% defense. Or 53, 54, something like that. Anyway, I've done the math. If the legendary cloak and the helmet of the conqueror go with the special talent, I think he will be a super duper defensive Constantine. So I can have my turtle march. Smells like a huge forging video. Oh yeah. Because I plan to dismantle, and I will dismantle and prepare the materials and everything else. MTG is coming. It's gonna rain gold chest in rock. I hope so. More than gems. I mean, we are all waiting for more than gems, right? Who doesn't want more than gems? How many gloves blueprints do you have? For what gloves blueprints? Blueprint fragments choice. For infantry, or don't understand for which one do you refer? I said sufferance. I have a lot of blueprints. Escanor. I was supposed to be this week, but Lilith gave us 3-4 events for equipment and made us use gems. Expect in the next 2-3 days. It can be tomorrow. A very high chance that we have more than gems tomorrow. That's too many materials for one click to see if they go with special talent. That's very true. That's very true. Especially this Helm of the Conqueror. If you don't win KVK, you won't be able to get it. This is the only one that I see worth it from these ones. Cav defense, Pride of the Khan, not so much. And then you have Ancestral's Mask. This one might worth it. But if you do buy this one, you need to think about how you do your other pieces of legendaries. Helm of the Conqueror. This is really amazing for Constantine, Richard, for Charles Martel. This type of commanders, Leonidas, these very defensive commanders. A very interesting set for archers, because I showed you the Ancestral Spirit one. You see on the archer one, on the 4 pieces you have 3% skill damage and troops attack. On the 6 pieces you get health. Do you really need health on archers? Not so much. So what you can do on archers is you can do this bow, the Hydra's Blast, 25 defense, because the set bow gives you 20 defense. This is just 5 extra. And you can go with the helmet, 15% attack. So you do the weapon and the helmet that you get from the coins from KVK. And then you can do the other 4 pieces of the set. You can do the chest, the gloves, the pants and the boots. So you can get the 3% skill damage. That's the best way how you can stack the highest amount of stats on your archers. Doing those two specials and doing these 4. I suppose that you can do the same for infantry, but it's entirely up to you. It's too many coins. This is something that you need to keep in mind. Like, how many conquest coins? Because many players will want to get the city skin, right? So how many conquest coins will you make to keep buying blueprints? But for the infantry is viable as well, because this is 15 defense. Then you go on the weapon. You have the hammer, 25 attack versus 20 attack. So you're already winning on stats, because on 6 pieces of the set you get 5% attack, right? So just by forging this hammer you get the 5 attack, and then and then by forging the infantry helm which is 15% defense, versus this infantry helm, you gain 4% defense. So it's the same thing you can do with infantry, and you do get the march speed for your Guan Yu, and you win on stats. But like I said, it's a lot of materials, these special ones, for a couple of stats extra. I would only do this one for Constantine, and that's it. I won't do any of the other special ones, because let's face it, this is 150 legendary materials. I mean, oh my god, it is some extra stats, but with 150 legendary materials, you forge a trinket and you have 30 legendary materials as extra. But if you really want like the highest stats, then with those special items from the heroic anthem, you can. It's just that it's too high cost, especially the weapons, for extra stats. And it's not like it's such a huge boost. If you get it with special talent, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you get one of these with special talents, I mean, I don't want to think about, if I'm right, it's like 7% or 7.5%. This one goes like 32% attack. It's crazily insane. But still, the material versus the stats that you get. It's 150 legendaries. It's not like something that you can just... oh, hold on. I have 150 over here in my pocket. Let me just forge this. I will do a video and I will do some pictures on what I have in mind to do with my equipment. And probably once before I'm going to do the forging video. Just going to do some pictures with equipment and what I have in plan to do with my archers, because like I was mentioning, on my archers I am gonna keep on this mantle, I am gonna keep the revival plate, the chest piece, and the pants, which is defense, attack and defense. This is 10% attack, 10% defense, and 3% troops attack, by having these two pieces. So these two pieces, I'm keeping them, and I'm doing the 4 legendaries. So I might just do a video on what I have in plan to put on my commanders that I'm gonna use specifically for rally, you know, and talk a little bit more in detail about that. I had in mind for a couple of days to do that with accessories and with everything else, even for my Guan Yu, what I have in plan for Constantine, but all in good time. You showed that you have 26 now for the archer set. For which one? I don't want more than gems, because Lilith removed gems from barbarians and I don't have gems. But team, find some gems, bro. You need to find some gems somehow. Steal. No, that's not a good advice. Don't steal. Get some gems. Forget what I said. Hello, Ronnie and everyone. Did 415 register for this heroic anthem? No, we didn't register. We skipped this registration. And I think we're gonna skip the next one as well. We want to be ready when we're gonna go on the next one. Peter Age, Ronnie, Alex, Richard, or Richard Alex for ruins? I would do Richard Alex. Good evening, Colin. Good evening. Hope all is well with you this evening. Everything is fine. Thank you very much. Does attack stats increase counterattack as well? So what I think, because I've been asked this question a couple of times about attack, defense, and health. What do I think about the attack is that there is a percentage of the attack that increase normal attack, which obviously increase counterattack as well. And I also believe that a percentage of the attack also increase skill damage. That's how I believe that attack works, but nobody knows the exact percentage because the formula, it's only the devs have it. Someone put a little bit on the mat, he done some calculation, he said it's like 20% of the attack, but I didn't pretty much understand. He sent me a screenshot with his math and everything, and it looks sci-fi for me, but I did understand that it's like 20% of it. I'm not sure, to be honest. It's so many tests you probably need to do. to figure it out. And regarding the health, why is a lot of people advising to stock health, or why is people saying that health is the best stats? When you have a lot of health, what I noticed is that you get a lot of slightly wounded rather than getting severely wounded because you have a lot of health. Or is the reduced amount of troops that you should lose in a turn because of the health. That's what I noticed. Because I did use, I have commanders like Constantine, which gives you 40% infantry health bonus, and I have commanders like Charles Martel, which gives you another 20% infantry health bonus. So I did use these two commanders, and that's what I noticed. That stacking health, it helps you lose less troops per turn, which gives you less severely wounded. I haven't done a proper test or put them on a paper or anything like that. It's just my test. But in my books and how I play the game, when I go on the battlefield, I don't think so much about defense and health. I think about inflicting damage. So that's why when I do my pairings for the big murder ball is a lot of nuking, and now that I have options to go defensive when, for example, the opponent is overwhelming. Let's say they have 30 marches and we have 20 marches and they want to go in. I'd rather have defensive marchers out on the field, like Constantine, maybe Leonidas, or something very defensive, something they can take a lot of punches, and have those over there rather than having an Edward, which they will just all come, swarm my Edward, and just get good trades, which is probably what they were looking for. So this is why when I'm doing my my pairings, this is why when I was talking about the video about the big and small murder ball, it's all about the situation. If you have the commanders, you can always choose which commander you use for the situation. What are the equipment for cabs? What do you mean, what are the equipment for cabs? Detail more about that. Apparently 415 skipped this heroic anthem as well. Go on to zone 3 and collect gems. I'm collecting 1,000 to 1,500 a day. You can definitely do that, that's true. I've done a video about collecting gems. Constantine Charles Martel against Attila Takeda, or Charles Martel Constantine. In our KVK we use Charles Martel first. I prefer the defense talent tree, but I've seen a lot of people doing Constantine first because Constantine debuffs Attila Takeda with the 40% attack, and then when Takeda does the debuff on the Garrison, you know, the Takeda primary skill, it does less damage because they have less attack. But that's probably a matter of preferences. I think equipment plays an important role if it's going to be Constantine Charles Martel or Charles Martel Constantine. The trades are even in Dead. Lilith improved the KVK2 rewards. Did they improve KVK3 rewards too? I have no idea, but all the rewards are pretty bad right now in KVK. I wanted to say shit, but they are pretty bad in all KVKs. I want to use Takeda. You have him 511 level 60. Attila and Takeda. Oh, you have Attila 5111 level 60 and Takeda 5551. Max Takeda first or spend on Attila? Max Takeda first, Jabed. Christian, how are you doing? Good evening. In that case, would the 5% attack legendary accessories be the best accessories? No, that's 5% normal attack, Sir Beer. I don't think it's the best accessories. So stacking attack on Charles Wu YSS would be a good idea. On Charles Martel Wu, I don't think so. Wu is more of a defensive commander. YSS, it wouldn't be bad stacking attack, because he has quite a powerful nuke. It all depends what's your plan, who you use what YSS with, especially in Arc, as structures are often swarmed, and counterattack can be an important factor. That's very true. You need a mad commander. Constantine Charles Martel against Attila Takeda, or I already answered you. Hey, Mr. DJ, how are you doing, brother? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good day as well. You are thinking about crafting the pendant for Herman. For what? With a silent trial to boost the skill damage and reduce even more rage. You're in KVK too. What do you think? I don't know what to think. I'm shocked. Because I can't think right now. When you said that you want to force the pendant for Herman, I'm shocked. I wouldn't force that pendant for Herman, to be honest. You can send me screenshots of KVK2 rewards, but I think they are the same. Legend Ronnie, should I use Constantine, YSG, or Alex? Hellboy 14, I don't understand the question. What for? Should I use? All three of them are good commanders. You should use all three of them. Constantine, YSG, and Alex. You said you will skip next KVK. Will that be a farm KVK? No, I'm saying I was referring that we skip the next registration. We might skip the next registration as well. It is a possibility that we will skip the next registration. Heroni, should I max Edward or Artemisia? Well, if you really ask me that blunt, I would say Artemisia. Miles. Fearman, hello, how are you doing? Surprised you guys skip this KVK, you guys are always up for a fight. Of course, but when we are ready, Sir Beer. We're not going to a gunfire without guns. Would you do that? Wu and Artemisia is good. You have to use Artemisia first and Wu second. They are doing alright. Which garrison commander to invest after Zenobia? Already have Charles Martin YSG maxed. I would do YSS next. Or Theodora, but I still find YSS to be a little bit more exciting. Which better, multiple the lanes or one of the new accessories? Wool file, that's a very good question. I would say that the new accessories are better than the Delane. That's just my opinion. Or better than Silent Trial. I do have the lane. I have 5 of them right now. And I'm debating if I'm still gonna keep 5. I'm still keeping 1 Silent Trial for a little while. For my Attila and for the Sunset Canyon purposes for the solo march. But I'm thinking once I get to the Heroic Anthem accessories, I might dismantle 1 delay. If I get Ancient Stratagems in the future from that hammer event, I might replace the lane. I would rather have higher troops capacity even if it's just 3% on my marches, rather than having a Delane Amulet, which reduces just counterattack damage by 5%. That's just me. That's just my opinion. I'm in favor of troops capacity enormously. But the troops capacity commanders like Julius Caesar, Frederick, or Mehmed, they have a little less utilities, even though they bring a lot of troops. But this accessory, I like it a lot. This is 6,000 troops if you're wondering how much it increases when you try to go on the field battle fight. And once I get Ring of Doom, Horn of Fury, I think I'm gonna dismantle the Silent Trial and 2 Delanes. Once I get another Stratagem, I'll probably dismantle the 3rd Delane and just keep this one as a relic in the future. Or who knows, probably I'll keep 2 or 3. But I'm trying to drop the delay numbers. This is why I like the epics. This is why forging a lot of epics is very useful, because you can always recycle the materials. Like, I have so much epic equipment plus materials that I can dismantle. Let me see, if I go into dismantle, look how much I get back. This is 70 epic materials. This is like almost 20 legendaries. So if I want to forge a legendary trinket, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, almost. Not quite. About 108 legendary. If I dismantle 6 epic accessories and I add 12 more legendary, I can forge a legendary trinket. That doesn't sound so good. Yeah, the legendary accessories, they are expensive. Oof. But worth it. Expensive, but worth it. Ronnie, why skip? Skip what? Expertise, Khan and Alex. What do you do next, my friend? Wise G, Todor. I would switch the pendant to Gohan when he's available, still over 3 months before he's unlocked. Hey, Mr. DJ, okay, that makes a lot of sense. If you want to put your pendant in the future for Guan Yu, then you can definitely forge it for Herman right now. But yeah, don't just forge it for Herman, to be honest. If you want to put it on someone else, yeah. For John Wick latest video, it seems like Guan Leo are the way to go against Zenobia. We did try in where my alt is doing KVK right now, Guan Yu and Leonidas, and they work really great. Does Alliance territory include Sunset Canyon? No, it doesn't. When you go into the Sunset Canyon, you press information, it tells you over there what works. How many troops I can train with 3 years of speed ups? That depends on your training speed up. 22,000 tier 4, it's about 11 days, and tier 5 is about 16 days, so you can do the math. Do you think Harold worth maxing? If you are a full infantry player, yeah, for big murder balls, Harold is worth it. Have you ever been zeroed? I burned, but no, I haven't been zeroed. There is videos that I burned. Apart from Guan, who can I pair Leonidas with? You want to put him as first or as a second? If you want to put Leonidas as a second, you can put second to Alexander, or second to Harald, or you can put Leonidas first, Harald second, Sun Tzu, Ethelflaed, pretty much a lot of commanders. It's pretty universal, Leonidas, but with infantry, not with anything else. Hey Ronnie, is the item Revenge good for Attila Takeda? Revenge? Which one is that? Revenge. That's vengeance, bro, not revenge. I was thinking right now, like, do we have an item that I don't know about? Revenge. Oh my god, that was a good one. No, do we really have a revenge one? No, we don't. I think you're talking about vengeance, right? I really don't find him useful. I know someone who accidentally bought it. I'm not sure if he's gonna forge it, but it's very hard to just forge legendary to test when I would say it's kind of trash, to be honest. When you have this one with normal attack, which in theory normal attack should grant counter attack as well. Do you still play Art of Conquest? I'm your subscriber for that time. No, I don't play Art of Conquest. It's been more than 2 years. If I have more than one silent trial, they stack on one march. You can only put one silent trial on a march, but when you swarm a march, yes, you can reduce his rage with multiple silent trials. Are you thinking about forging coin for Guan? Yes, I am, but first I want to do the accessories from Heroic Anthem before I do the coin. I am thinking that in the future I do have a plan to do a coin for Guan Yu. The coin and the horn. Hey Ronnie, is it working to launch rallies on someone from far away, then TP near to him while troops are mobilizing? No, you cannot. You can't TP while you have a rally going on. Defense equipment are good with Ramses. For archers, you're limited on the options you have. We imprison Rolex. Who's Rolex? I don't know him personally. Running for rally leader, can you name all the must-have commanders? The must-have commanders? In Heroic Anthem right now is Chandra and William, Ramses YSG, Nebuchadnezzar. And then is Guan and Leonidas, or I also seen Guan and Harald. Right now in the Heroic Anthem, these are the best ones. And for zeroing cities from far away, it's Attila Takeda. For Light versus Darkness, it's Attila Takeda. The best one you need. And after that is Ramses YSG. Ronnie, bro, do you know when Modern Gems comes? Nobody knows, bro. We are all expecting. I believe that it might be tomorrow. I sent pictures to you, Ronnie. For what? I don't check the in-game chat. In prison, 503. Four seven three 4 All right, let's have a look. 200 million. But he's the king, Fate Nation. I think this guy is online. Oh my god, he's burning already. This guy is burning already. Let's see how is the situation. Wow, he already dropped a lot of power. 268 million. He's at 193 million. I think this guy is gonna get zeroed. And he is in prison. Why is he not changing alliance? Kingdom 162. It's not from the same kingdom? No, they're from different kingdoms. I don't think he can join that alliance. Yikes. Is this happening right now? He is on, but with frenzy. Okay. Let's see what the rally will do on him. He probably... How did he lost his power? Did he got rallied? Or did he just lost power by swarming things? 270 million player zero. I think I'm already looking. That is Rolex imprisoned. Okay, that's Rolex. I didn't know. I can't understand what it says. But if you all say that, he still has 7 minutes of imprison. All right, let's see what's going to happen. The Modern Gem event comes every month recently. It came every month recently, but apparently it's not a month. It's more than a month now since the last one. So we don't know when it's going to be the next one. Do you think Infantry will be meta next when the next Infantry release? Let's see the next Cavs first before we think about the next Infantry. He lost only 1.8 million troops so far. Patrick Husnik, thank you very much. Let's see what the next rally will do to him. If he's gonna get the next rally. Looks like 254 is on fire. Let me just zoom out a little bit and show the map. Okay. Okay, this is very interesting. So it looks like 1331 were doing quite alright. They won on the right side. And now they are being pushed back. Who knows what happens? Or what happened? Didn't their army of alts stop them? Didn't they had like... Oh, rally's on. Rally's on. My apologies. I'm going right there. Okay. He has a Nobia. He even switched the garrison. They're using Attila Takeda? For real? Oh, he shielded. Alright, his war frenzy is off. I think he just filled his hospital. Yeah. 3 rallies. Oh, he had 3 rallies on. Gotcha. Yeah, that was really nice. It doesn't matter how much power you have in Heroic Anthem, you can go down very easy. Is it worth to spend action points battles to help Carrock rally? I would spend my normal generation of action points on Carrock. I think that's the best way how you can spend your action points. So that was it. Did Kingsland open? Oh yeah, it opened. Alright, so apparently is the fire, right? And the wind? Yeah, the fire and the wind apparently are winning in this KVK. It was a nice little show over there. That guy being rallied. Wish I would have captured it from the beginning. For the new players, gems should be used for what? VIP mostly. But at the beginning you might need some speed ups from the shop and so on to be able to get along with things. But mostly it's the VIP. It's very important to raise your VIP at the beginning so you can start generating sculptures. And at the beginning you also need commanders. You need to get your Richard, you need to get the YSG from the wheel events, and then it's Genghis Khan. If you want to work on Genghis Khan, he's also a wheel event commander. So that's very important as well. I currently have 3,200 gold heads. YSG, Martyr, and Double C are maxed. What would you recommend? 3,200 gold heads. Like for real? If YSG Martel and Double C are maxed, are you in KVK 1? Are you getting to KVK 1? How old is your kingdom? Gaba Gandalf. Is it worth to spend action points bottle? Legend, hello. Saladin talent for rally, please. I need for Osiris R. Is possible for free to play to become a rally leader? I don't really think so. Maybe in a CD kingdom, yeah. But not in a B, A, or Imperium kingdoms. Saladin rally, here you have it. Thank you for replying to my first question for Attila Takeda rally. Is best to focus on Attila and health stats on equipment, or is it good to add some defense also? I try to go for the highest stats as possible. I don't care if it's attack, defense, or health. I just try to pump stats. That's my goal in general. On commanders like Constantine, Charles Martel, Richard, Leonidas, I try to go with defense and health. I neglect attack. Just more defense and health. But any other commanders that do skill damage, I just go for the stats. Pumping as much stats as possible. Alright, how far did I got with the Carrock? 24. That's pretty high with a normal generation and the 500 extra. This is my Attila Takeda equipment right now, as you see it on Saladin. If I have to rally with Attila, I use this and I put the lane accessory and I put the silent trial accessory on my Attila. If I have to use him for rally, I don't have anything else better. Gaba is 830 days old. 830. I thought of William and Genghis Khan and Alex Constantine. Daniel Voicu, mersi mult pentru donație. You miss me. Burn them all. It's gonna happen soon. So Gaba, if your kingdom is 830 days old, then personally I would do Guan Yu. Guan Yu and Alex is a good option. Guan Yu and Leonidas is also a good option. I see you like to go a little bit more defensive, maybe. But I would think of some of the new commanders. Like, you could go Nebuchadnezzar for a YSG. Or you could go Ramses as well for a YSG if you want to be more defensive. If you want more damage for a YSG, you could go with Artemisia, which is also a solid option. I like her a lot for field. Artemisia, but more defensive is with Ramses. It will last much longer, and with Ramses you can also rally Ramses and YSG. But Guan Yu and Alex, that's very solid investment. Saladin is a very solid investment. If you just want to go more tanky, then that's when you could do Constantine or whichever other commanders you mentioned. But 320, that's 4 max legendaries. Right? Yeah, that's 4 max legendaries. So you could do a 5551 Saladin, which is 380. And then you could do a 5551 William, which is another 380. And then you can max 3 other legendaries, which I would recommend to be Guan. The second one I would recommend to be Alex. And the third one I would recommend to be Ramses for your YSG. And you have 3 solid marchers for field. You have Saladin with William, you have Guan with Alex, and you have Ramses with YSG. That would be my advice. With 3 solid marches for field, you'll do great. After Alex and YSG, what is your suggestions? My suggestion is Genghis Khan, but if you don't have problems with events, then you can either go a 5551 Saladin, or you can start working on your Guan Yu or Ramses for that YSG. That will be my advices. Hi Ronnie, I made a cloak chess piece for Alex, and I heard Crit Queen Soul. Which one is better for open field? For Alexander, I would personally try to stack attack. Like I have this Queen Soul on Guan Yu over here, then I have attack. The cloak that you said that you fought already, I would put on Constantine. Someone like Constantine, like Charles Martel, like Richard, like Leonidas. On those type of commanders, I would put that cloak with extra defense. Mina 3, please, if you can. Why can't you all join Discord? All my talent trees are on Discord. Is what? I'm sorry, I don't have a field battle talent tree for Minamoto. I will try to build one here. I'm not sure if it's gonna come out on the first. What do you get here? March speed, and you have 2 more points, March speed as well. So this is a very good one that you can go with. I like the latent power for Minamoto because his additional damage is very powerful. I always put latent power. If you want to go with feral nature, then you probably need to drop a lot of the talents from the top, from the cav ones, and let's see, 2, 5, 6, 7, and latent power. I wouldn't be so happy going with feral nature unless you're low tech. If you're low tech, then you might want to get feral nature so you can get a better rage engine, so you can start popping skills faster. I have the pictures on my Discord about how you should do it. I think this is for high tech, when you're close to max tech or high max tech. This is the talent tree for Mina. For low technology is with max feral nature, so you can do skills as fast as possible. Ronnie, I saw your recent Edward Spotlight. Do you think he's still usable on all kingdoms? I know he is usable, but should anyone invest on him knowing there is better options? It depends what you're gonna do. Roman, no, if he didn't got zeroed, I don't think he's gonna help to see the report. Rumors that the next cav commander is gonna have Garrison 3. Well, there's a lot of rumors because we don't have a Cavalry Garrison commander, except Pelagius, which is hilarious. Ronnie, I have all cavs maxed except Chandra. Should I invest in him or skip? If you're gonna rally with Chandra Gupta, invest on him. Other than that, no. I got Richard, Alex, YG, and Double C expertise. You got 620 gold heads. Which commander should I go next? Richard, Alex, YG, and Double C. I would do Guan Yu, and after Guan Yu, I would do Saladin 5551 and Ramses. Onur Mert, that was for you. Saba, thanks Ronnie for all your advices. You big help for community, my respect. Saba, thank you very much. I appreciate your help and your support as well. Alright, I'm also out of action points, so I'm gonna answer the last few questions, and I got Arc on my alt account in 10 minutes, so I need to go there. Which do I max next? Constantine? or Leo. I have every other infantry commander. Max Constantine, Leonidas 5511, it's more than good enough. Which is better, Saladin Khan or Takeda? I would go with Saladin Khan. Yo, Ronnie, Harry Brown, fine, thank you. 701. I think Takeda is better. Saladin, Takeda, or Saladin William? Saladin William, because you're helping your allies as well. With Saladin William. He got over 2 million T5 dead. Roman, that's great. You can send it to me. Send it in private and I'll look at it later. Mr. Ronnie, where are you from? I live in UK. I'm originally Romanian. The commander that you have who has done the mostly kills, who is it? That's a good question. I think it's YSG. Yeah, I think it's YSG. 57 million kills. I don't think I have a commander that done more kills than my YSG. Oh, I'm sorry. 58 and a half. My Attila. My Attila is a beast. Let's see. Takeda. Did they share? Oh my god. 65 million kills. How is that possible? Attila is the attack commander. So how do you all explain this? Pretty crazy. Yeah, I think those three commanders are my highest. That kind of tells you how much I abuse Attila Takeda, right? Hey Ronnie, I have the following Archer Commander expertise. Ramses, YSG, El Cid, and Artemisia. How would you pair these four in open field? I would do Ramses, YSG, and Artemisia, El Cid. PJ, that's how I would do them. As another option would be Ramses, El Cid, and Artemisia, YSG. I used on my alt. Artemisia, YSG is pretty amazing. But either way you want to pair them, it's quite good. You have Khan Max, YSG Max, and Saladin. That sounds amazing. Which one for me next? Khan, YSG, and Saladin. I would do Alex. Alex is a very good addition to your army. You need it. Guan Yu and Ramses. That would be the next three commanders I would work on. Sheikh Shitol. I hope I didn't mess up your name. Hi Ronnie, I'm pure infantry main. Should I max Guan Yu or should as close as possible to 5155? I would max him. You won't gonna regret it. Just max it. It's still good to go back KVK2. If you can afford the passports, yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Alright, it's 10 minutes right now for the arc. I try to answer as many questions as possible. Attila is the attack commander, but Takeda gives the finishing moves. Fatality. That's very true. You wanna put Cyrus second to Artemisia? Don't think that's a good synergy. I think YSG is better second to Artemisia than Cyrus. I think Cyrus needs to work as a first. My opinion. The kill gets split in half from info of commanders between primary and secondary. So example, your Attila has 106 million kills, not 58. Oh, well that means that Takeda, that's why he has 64. He has 58 from Attila and probably another 6 million when he was with Genghis or someone else. Alright, all. Thank you all for tuning in for the live stream. That was pretty much about it. I have to prepare for ARC in less than 10 minutes. Daniel, mulțumesc mult pentru donație. Dacă mai ești. I hope you all have a nice afternoon. And see you all on the next one. Peace out, everyone. Take care. See you on the next one. And stay safe out there.